I just got off a call with my mom and we had a really interesting conversation because she really wants me to buy a house, even though I don't want to buy a house. But during that conversation, she goes, you're doing so well for yourself. You're probably making more money than you ever dreamed of. What does that feel like? Does it actually make you happier? I thought about it for a second because that's a good question. And after thinking about it, I was like, you know what? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, it makes me happier. To a certain extent, absolutely, it makes me happier. Not because that money allows you to buy physical items, because yes, sure, you could buy a couple things, but once you've done that a little bit, that feeling is so fleeting and it doesn't really matter after a certain point. But money does allow you a certain level of security, stability. Your bills are paid, your fridge is full. You can have an emergency without ruining your life. You can go into the store and buy your mom her dream bag without thinking about it. And all those things together really do add into your happiness. But I think something that a lot of people get messed up is once you have money, you will be happy. And a lot of you guys know my story. First gen immigrant household, college dropout. I started working at 18 years old, making $17 an hour. And every single year since then, I have made more money and more money and more money. I started making six figures at 21, 100,000 roughly. And then ever since then, it's been growing. And this year in Q1 alone, I've done over 300,000, on track to make above $500,000 for the first time ever. And it's such an amazing feeling. But the thing is, I was happy back then. Like, I was so happy and grateful for what I had, even when I had very little. And I grew up in a relatively affluent area in Boca Raton, Florida. Like, my friends always had more than me and were doing cooler things than me. But instead of letting those moments break me, it just made me hungry. Money's not gonna magically make you happy, but it will get rid of a lot of the stress that prevents you from living your life to the fullest.